What's going on, guys? Aaron Goldsten here. So I made a video similar to this one maybe a month or two ago, but I feel like this is one of the main things that holds entrepreneurs back. I feel like this is one of the main things that stops people who want to have success, who want to be wealthy, who have a desire to get rich. I feel like this is one of the main things that holds them back, sometimes stops them permanently, or at least takes what could get done in 3, 6, 9 months and spreads it out over 3, 6, 9, or even more years. And it is that positive thinking is bullshit. So let me explain what I mean by that. Positive thinking is not always bullshit, but sometimes positive thinking can really damage you. So let me give you an example. So let's say that, well, let's talk about what positive thinking is. So a lot of people have this idea that positive thinking, and you tell me if you've ever heard anyone talk about this before, that if something happens that's bad, you just automatically, you don't want to believe that it's bad, you don't want to acknowledge that it's bad, you just want to be positive. And if you're positive all the time, through the law of attraction, you will attract positive things to you, right? If you're just positive all the time, you put out positive energy and positive things come to you. Even if something negative happens, you don't want to acknowledge that negativeness because it opens up the doors for negative energy to flow into you. Does that kind of make sense? So let me ask you a question. So let's say that you're sitting there watching this video, and all of a sudden the place you're sitting on starts rumbling. And the news pops on the TV, and they talk about how there's a level 8 earthquake in your area, and the whole place starts shaking. If you sit there and you say, well, this is negative. This earthquake is negative. I am just going to assume and pretend and visualize and believe that there's no earthquake. If you do that, will the earthquake stop? Will it not affect you? No. It's going to plow right through you. It's going to knock all your shit down, and the ceiling's going to fall down, and there's a chance you might not be here anymore. When I was working at T-Mobile, when we would bring someone's number over. So let's say you were coming from AT&T and you wanted to come to T-Mobile. So we would bring your cell phone number that you had at AT&T to bring it to T-Mobile. And to do that, we would need your account number and we would need your PIN with AT&T. Sometimes people would give me the wrong number. So what they would do is they'd give me the account number and the PIN, but it was, they got the PIN wrong. It was a different PIN. So I would type that in and I'd hit submit. And it would say pending. And it would usually say pending for about 20 to 30 seconds, and then it'd go through. So I'd refresh it a couple times. I'd refresh it, it still says pending. Wait a few minutes, I'd refresh it, it goes through. Okay. Now what happens if it didn't go through? Well, I might hit refresh a couple more times, but at about a minute mark, I knew that something was wrong. It was the wrong PIN, the wrong password. Now what if I just said, you know what? It says pending. I'm going to believe, I'm going to hope, I'm going to use all of my willpower to manifest that it doesn't say pending, and I'm going to visualize that it says it goes through. Guys, that's not how the technology works. It does not matter how much I visualize, how much I believe, how much I hope, how much I say it's going to go through. If it's the wrong account number or the wrong PIN, that phone number is not going through. I need to get the correct one, and then I have to call in and get it fixed. Let's say that you're sitting there and you're watching this right here, all right? And you're watching, let's say you're watching this video. And you believe that if you think about gravity reversing and you can walk on the ceiling, you can do it. And if you just sit there long enough and believe long enough, it'll manifest into reality and you will automatically start walking on the ceiling. Guys, there's something out there, you may or may not have heard of it, called the law of gravity. Alright, and it doesn't matter how much we believe we can walk on the ceiling, if gravity's pulling us this way and the ceiling's this way, we're not walking on the ceiling. Let's say that you're in an MLM company and you're prospecting people. And you're told to go out there and talk to random people, and if you talk to enough people, you'll get someone in your deal. And let's say for the last 6 months, you've gone out there, you've talked to 500 people, and you've signed up one person. you've been putting in 40 hours a week. Guys, I'm here to tell you, positive thinking is not going to get you better. Sometimes, guys, you have to take off positive thinking lens and you have to put on the clear thinking lens. Now, here's the problem with the clear thinking lens. The clear thinking lens can give you pain because a lot of times you have to say to yourself, well, shit, what I'm doing is not working. I need to figure out, I need to tweak, I need to change what I'm doing. And then you might have to go out there, right? So let's say you're prospecting, you might have to go out there in Amway and you might have to get better prospecting skills, get better, learn how to ask better questions, learn how to interact with people better, get better at selling, right? But if you allow yourself to put on the clear thinking lens, realize you have to fix something, allow that pain to be there, then what you can do is you can go through that, you can make the changes, learn the skills, do the tweaks you need to tweak, and then only then you will start to see results. Because you have better skills, you have better ability, you have, whatever it is you need to fix, and now you can start, maybe you start recruiting a few people a month. Well, a few people a month is a lot better than one person every 6 months. And then maybe you tweak your skills even more, you get clear thinking again, you say, well, you know what? Shit's going pretty good. I'm now getting 3 people a month, but this knucklehead over here is getting 10 people a month. What's he doing differently that I could be doing? And then maybe you figure out some tricks or tips that he gives you, then you start getting more people. Positive thinking is good, and you want to be optimistic, but at the same time, you want to have a conscious awareness inside of you of something called clear thinking. Clear thinking. Because sometimes you have to stop, observe what you're doing. It might be painful. You might have to make some changes, but only after you make the changes, then you can start to see the results that you deserve and you can start to get the things that you want in life.